actually update, please? No. No. Not now. After. Doom now. Things later. Man. You know what I'm not going to ever do again? I don't think I'm going to stream multiple days in advance, totally unprepared for that multiple day stretch. Because I honestly was like, you know what, I don't want to do today. I don't want to stream, but I'm here. I'm gonna stream for probably, I don't want to say the full 2 hours I was anticipating, but I do want to show off Doom, the Golden Souls 2. I don't I don't know how to read this title honestly at times because it's like Doom 2 is nice and blue and the Golden Souls is all red and stuff, but it's Doom the Golden Souls 2 from my understanding. And the person that created it is Bat Andy or Andrea Gori. If I got that name wrong, please correct me in the comments or what chat, whatever, because he deserves a lot of praise on this. This actually won a Kako Award. I'm trying to figure out exactly which year, but he definitely had gotten a Kako Award from this. I would almost say masterpiece, but then he's creating something even better than this in the future. So it's a really cool piece of work because it basically combines Doom and Mario into a very interesting package that will kind of drive you crazy at times because there is platforming, and it will also put you on the ropes because it's like if you miss that jump, guess what? I hope you have a save loaded 5 seconds ago because you're gonna have to do that jump plus all the other stuff you didn't save beforehand. But I have to say it kind of starts off rough, but it gets so much better, and I am going to be playing it with a controller because you would think this game would be like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely like keyboard and mouse this. No, you don't have to. It's not recommended, but you can, and it's pretty fun, honestly. And I'm definitely going to try to adjust some things at times because there's some levels that are really freaking dark for some reason or another. But at the very least, this game is kind of worth your time for sure. And I just realized I don't have any audio or sound. Okay, let's try to fix this real quick. Disable, re-able. Let's see. I travel in worlds you can't even imagine. You can't even... Damn. Well, Doom Guy does kind of have that vibe going for him at times. Let me see if I can get the video running because I didn't realize it was frozen in time itself. Come on, wake up, video footage. You know you want to. Video footage. Video footage. Okay, let's try to do this. Oh, I see. It's not being cooperative. That's why it's not doing that. But yeah, let's try. Boom. Is it working now? Please tell me it is. Oh, come on. So you're Thunderbolt from Quake. Is that what you're trying to say? Let me try to fix this stream matter. I don't know why it's being disagreeable. There's a nice screen link. I don't know what that actually does, but why not cooperate, stream? Come on. You were doing fine earlier, and now it's like, you know what would be great? Just mess things up. Alright, let me try to get this roll. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, there we go. But let's do a thing real quick, because you gotta, before you can even start this, I have to tell you, you have to use GZ Doom for this, which is kind of like a specialized source port for that kind of breaks limits of the game. Like, you cannot play this in vanilla Doom, because if you try that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna not start at all. So we're using GZ Doom, and this is a good way to like kind of run mods and such for it, because this is a total conversion, and you need Doom 2 to run it. Good news is that it's not really that hard once you get the files, put it together, kick ass with it. But once you start off the game, you get this nice little coin reminding you, hey, this is based off Super Mario World. Doom Guy is just marching through the wharf zone that is this little entry screen, or intro screen. It's kind of cute that it just randomly generates enemies and Doom Guy has God mode on. Or I guess some form of God mode, because he takes hits, but he just keeps on trucking and killing everything he sees. And this is an interesting piece of work. All I gotta say, I like it. I like what it does. I like that the game improves as you progress, like in terms of presentation, quality of the levels, get better weapons, kick more ass with, etc., etc. And we're going to show off the introduction, because it's a great way to understand why Doom Guy is doing this. He's not just going through Mario World and say, you know what, I want to kill all these demons. Nah, he's doing it for a good reason, because basically Doom Guy's taking a chill pill after going through this mansion full of paintings. Because that was Bat Andy's first game, Golden Souls, where he had kind of like a castle-looking structure, doing the Mario 64 thing without the Mario 64 mechanics. Yeah, there's 6 difficulties. I would not recommend you go above Space Marine unless you have a bit more of a Death Wish, because... Uh-oh. Speaking of Death Wish, who did you piss off today, Doom Guy? So yeah, he apparently killed the Icon of Sin, and the Cyber Demon, being the Icon of Sin's right-hand man, so to speak, takes his bunny, leaves him a nice, lovely little letter, and says, come at me, bro, I took your frickin' pet bunny, and we're gonna be using it to revive the Icon of Sin. Like, that's a pretty heavy statement to get thrown at you. Doom Guy is understandably pissed and goes into his room and picks up his trusty pistol. Love the fact that he has a switch. Kind of an interesting choice. I would not expect Doom Guy to be choosing the switch, but I mean, I'm not complaining. I did the same thing too. I just wonder where the hell the PC is. But yeah, Doom Guy has been infiltrated pretty handedly. Big hole in the wall. So we gotta go kill some demons now. And then you get greeted with this overwording like, dude, I have to do all this crap? Yeah. Like, just take a big ass gander right here. This is the overworld. That is a lot of portals I have to do. It's not just, you know, 15, 20. It's probably about 30 plus maps that we're gonna have to do. Plenty of levels to explore. But not... They're pretty good levels, I'll give him that. Doom Guy can't catch a break when it comes... Yeah, his bunny either gets killed, kidnapped, or all the above. Then we get greeted with the first level. And I gotta say, first level kinda gets in the Mario vibe, because you got Mario World, you got enemies trying to kill you from all sorts of directions. You got this new enemy that we're gonna see a lot of, and I do mean a lot of. It's basically just the piranha plant. Why is this slow as heck here, man? Doom Guy, you gotta get through this water a little bit better, but... Yeah, this is where you get introduced to all the mechanics of jumping, shooting, some new enemies, some old enemies, like Demon. Unfortunately for this guy, you can jump over him, so he's like looking kind of weak, but he is distracting me from everybody else behind him. But yeah, the thing about this game that I do like is that it does a damn good job just combining little every little thing that you can think of. Like, throw some Mario elements in it, throw some Mario-esque enemies. It even has some hidden big-ass coins that we're gonna be collecting here. Because if there's one thing you want to do if you're playing through this game, you do want to collect them, because as you can see, killing these guys with just my pistol takes time, energy. Here's our first little big coin right here. Let's see. Oh, really? The remastered? Oh, yeah. You're gonna hear a lot of midis and basically, what is the word I'm thinking of? Basically, Super NES kind of style themes. But they're gonna be really, like, rocking it out at times. But right now it's nice and simple and peaceful. But then you start getting to later levels and they start throwing some real bangers and original ones at that. We'll talk about that guy later. But this is a shotgun. As you can imagine, it's a double-barreled shotgun, but I can't say it's as good as a super shotgun, because for one thing, the reload animation a lot slower than that, but it's still pretty effective. Definitely if you can shoot both shots like this. Great. Problem is that ammunition issues when you don't have a lot of weapons. How are you getting pot shots on me here? I don't think I actually showed this section off in the older videos, because I killed everything over here, and I was like, hey, well, I don't think they need to see me, But I kind of regret that decision, because this certainly is a loaded section. It's kind of OP, but the reload speed kind of nerfs it a bit. Like, it doesn't really kick that much ass. It does damage. That's for sure. Like, it will kill enemies, but the problem is that if you don't have, like, if you're reloading and you have a fast-moving enemy on you, it's going to suck, because it's going to basically get you killed. Oh, you little bastard, trying to get your shots in. Alright, we'll talk about this guy. This guy... The problem with this enemy here is range. Like, if I sit here... Oh, shit, I forgot. He actually kind of has a better aim when you're higher than him, but if you're at that sort of range, you have to watch out for his attacks, because it does hurt, but can't say it's too bad. And then we gotta talk about this part. That spot there. Yeah, I gotta do some jumping, and if you're wondering how bad the death pits are in this game, they're instant. I mean, look. Don't care how much health you got, of course. That's why I'm glad the third game kind of has warp pits instead. Definitely works a lot better when you don't die immediately, but it does make these jumps a lot more butt-clenching, especially when you have to traverse through such cramped spots afterwards. But once you get this game down and get used to controls, I highly recommend it. It just makes you real damn good at it. But I will say that these earlier levels are not gonna look as nice as the later levels. The later levels is where all the praise gets thrown at it. This is kind of like, it feels like an early like an early mappers level. Like, they were trying to figure it out at the time. They weren't getting a good exact idea of how they want to make this roll, but this isn't a bad start, honestly. And the reason why we were going to get that switch, this thing moves up and down once you hit the switch. If you don't hit it, it's gonna do nothing. You look kind of like this whole Mario flag thing going on here. Sup? No, it's kind of funny though, when you have Cacodemons this early in the game, compared to, like, say, Doom, where you didn't see them for an entire episode. It's just kind of strange how you kind of get used to it after like your time in Doom 2 and such. And of course, these guys, you were a lot more threatening when you didn't have a double-barrel shotgun pointed at them. So yeah, first level should not give anybody, or anyone any bit of trouble unless the jumps kind of get you, especially if you're going to the big coins. But let's just kind of show off this guy not being able to reach me. Oh, I see. Somebody else is reaching me, though. Dude, can you just lay off to shoot me in the back of the head, please? And then we're gonna get the last big coin, because apparently you can jump on trees in this. Highly recommend you kind of keep that in mind. Let's see, what are you saying? Speaking of Mario and Doom, yeah, there are a couple mods that kind of throw Mario and Doom together, and I'm surprised. You want to know the funniest thing about it is that the mod is on Bethesda.net. Like, you can actually play it from there, and it's like, you sure Nintendo's not going to be a little upset about that? Because I was looking at it on like a YouTube video earlier, and I was like, yeah, Nintendo's gonna come after you all real fast and real dangerous, like, because I'm pretty sure if they're already fighting like the creators of Power World for taking their patents or using their patents. I know how my first experience in Mario interacting with Doom guys, Metroid. Oh, so you had to fight a cyber demon in that game? Interesting. One nice thing about money is that currency makes the world go round, and you can talk to people with this nice little Zelda theme in the background and buy some goodies. Definitely buy armor. I mean, oh, I don't have enough. Barely. Not enough. Well, guess we're gonna have to kinda go with what we got here, but at the very least, armor, definitely a safe first thing to get always. Can you replay levels? Yes. You want to know the bad news about replaying levels? All the enemies I'm killing here will never respawn, and that means I will have a very fun time treading dead ground. So that's one of the major weaknesses about this game, is that once you kill things, they don't come back. Unlike, that's gonna change with the Golden Souls 3, where they somehow just make all the enemies respawn just fine. I don't know how the hell he does it, but he makes everything respawn. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh god, please don't. I have 4 freaking health. That's real bad. This is why I'm streaming the game, though, because if I'm playing through the game not talking, it's gonna be a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. So let's go back real quick and maybe consult with a nurse. But yeah, you can replay levels. You can't. I would recommend, if you're not sure where the big coins are, always consider this option, because that way when you're going through the levels, you don't have to deal with distractions and things killing you. But it does kind of save a trip or two, because these levels are not short. Like these earlier levels, they're gonna take probably, oh no, my least favorite enemy already shooting me in the head. Excuse me. Yeah, this guy is a pain in the ass. Snippets are like the snipers. They will just hit you from far away. You won't see it coming until it actually smacks you in the face. And they get worse. Oh crap, I totally forgot about the big coin. Definitely want the big coin. And dead. Yeah, there's one spot, there's one thing I worry about. Sometimes these big coins are placed in real dickish spots. Real dickish spots, like, you jump for it, you get yourself killed. Well, that worked worked out a lot better. Alright, saving my game just in case, because you do want to save quite a bit in this. Ah, the same thing happened again. Damn. There we go. Yeah, they do sound exactly like that. I don't know. And they're also annoying like the real things, because when, like, how many times have you been killed by a snippet in Super Mario Bros. 2? Like, you're just going through a level, you're chilling out, and then you end up getting murdered by long distance from a snippet, or like when you're trying to dig through the sand, they're just shooting across the room, smacking you with those stupid pellets. One of my least favorite enemies in that game, and it's not the... there's not much of a difference here. Oh, I totally missed. Though, I think one thing I gotta discuss... the person that made this, or like put this together with this team of, I think Duke Nukem, it's kind of a play off Duke Nukem, did a really good job, but you have to get through these early levels to really appreciate it, because the early levels are my big pain points, because they do have their moments where they just find ways to piss you off, and I haven't gotten to the level that I truly despise 100% of my entire being, because there are some levels that are... they kind of grind a little bit, and not in a good way at all, but once you get past like the rough stuff, oh, at least I dodged his attack, you really start seeing where they were trying to like improve upon things that seemed off. Oh yeah, no, you're gonna definitely hear Yoshi's Island themes. Oh, here's these lovely little enemies. Yeah, if there's anything that can be said, there are going to be underwater sections. Good news is that you don't have to worry about breathing oxygen, because as you can see, you're surrounded by bubbles, so no air issues whatsoever. You don't have to like surface for... oh yeah, of course they are. I mean, it's a good-ass OT for one thing, or OST for one thing. And another is, well, it kind of matches this real good. I don't know where I've ever met tentacles in a Mario game, excuse me, or any kind of like Nintendo game, but they're here, and they're certainly like the sentries of the underwater sections. Oh, speaking of which... ah, crap. Dude, am I getting gnawed on here? Where the... yeah, there's one thing that sucks about underwater stuff, is that you have to deal with enemies coming from above, below, behind. Oh, yeah, those water tentacles. Yeah, that's a good point. You also have to consider about threat levels, because there's enemies that will be more threatening than others, and the Sniffets, I would say, is the most threatening enemy in this room, followed by the Imps, followed by the demons that are stuck down here. Like, they will not be able to get to you from up here, even from here. Oh, maybe they will. Come on, try it. Too bad. Did we not kill a fish down here? Eh, who cares? Because I think we got we got 2 more water sections. They're probably making a lot of noise here. If there's anything, the reason why I don't like underwater sections, I honestly think I have a bit of a, you know, deep water phobia. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but it starts with a T. And this level, all these water sections just kind of give me the creeps at times. Like, you get to hear these sounds loud and clear, and it's just like, dude, please stop. And everything just has a deeper pitch to it. And it also reminds me of fricking brain suckers from Duke Nukem, one of my least favorite enemies in any game or first-person shooter ever. I hate how they just make the worst noises, they get in your face, and I still haven't beaten the game for that frickin' reason. Oh, I can barely see ya. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it makes sense considering you're going against an alien race, but damn, I freaking... Ugh. I wonder if I'm alone on this part, or people are like, just get goods and shoot them before you see them or something. I'm like, well, yeah, but I haven't played these levels to death yet. Ow. So once you get past this section, no more insta-death pits, still plenty of water, but... Oh, you little bastard, trying to snipe me from behind. Alright, let's jump in the water real quick, because we gotta hit a couple switches down here. Jazz Jackrabbit? Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard it's not too bad either. You know what? Let's punch a fish. There we go. Give him a chance. Too bad Doom Guy knows how to defend himself without the guns, but... Not to mention, the uppercut's actually pretty useful. Not too bad if you want to conserve ammo. It does damage. It frickin' kills a Hell Knight in 2 uppercuts, which is... saying a lot for the fist than normally, because fists kind of suck in the original until you get the Berserk pack, which doesn't exist in this game. But there's an even better power-up in this game, honestly. Look at this asshole real quick, and totally forgot that there is a coin down here. Oh, here it is. Oh god, I'm running low on ammo. Oh, never mind. Thanks, shotgun shells. You will find plenty of ammo in this game. You really won't have too much issues, but there will be moments where you're like, okay, I would like to have more of this weapon and less of this other weapon. So it's good to kind of mix and match your weapon usage, so that way you can have something like your better weapons more available to you. And I always make a habit of checking around this stuff, but honestly, they don't put anything extra in the early levels. They seem to do it in the later levels. There are 3 big coins in every normal level, but then you're gonna start seeing another type of level, which will have either 3 big coins and a bunch of spiders. And before I make the mistake that I did like the first time showing this off, you really want to go to this level first, because, I mean, you get a nice little nostalgia boost of the Yellow Switch Palace back in the Super Mario World land, and then you get pretty much a bonus stage. Nothing's trying to kill you here. You get all these coins. The only thing that's going to kill you is greed, because you have this death pit to punish you if you happen to screw up your jump, but it's... Or if you're trying to get really picky about, I want to get this coin. I want to get all these damn coins. It's not a bad idea, but I would stop after you feel like you've gotten enough. Like 800 coins is pretty damn good. Not to mention, I really would like some armor and health and ammo. So let's get all of that. Thank you and thank you. And I think I'll get some clips. If there's any number of coins you should want to keep around at all times, you want to try to have around 200, 300 coins. Shotgun shells, biggest bang for your buck. Because 20 shells for 50 coins isn't bad. That's like, oh, that's 2/3 or 1/3 at least. Let's see, rifle ammo. We don't even have a rifle yet, lady. But I'll take some. And then this is the reason why you want to get the big coins, because you get shiny looking guns that are pretty much upgrades to your normal weapons. So this is going to be an upgrade to the pistol, obviously, but is it worth it? Well, yes, because, oh god, this level. The reason why it's worth it, because if you get the gold early... Oh my god, I cannot see shit. Yeah, this is the thing that I like to do for this level. You could either raise the brightness, or you could do this. It's not great, but it does let you see, because this level is really freaking dark. Really dark with the lighting. And it seems like a better job just to do this, because it starts turning the death pits into bright areas where you can see them, because I'll show you when we get to the first death pit of this level. Oh. Oh, nice. Rifle. Rifle's pretty good. Do not neglect it. It's like the chain gun. It's basically like the chain gun with the reload feature. Oh shit, I forgot. Crushers. And honestly, this is going to be your sniping weapon for most of the game. But first, let's deal with the crushers. Instant death crushers. I love them. Not really. But yeah, I'm going to show you what this death pit looks like after I take care of this guy. So you see how you can actually see what's down here? Now you can't see shit. And that's bad, because imagine what happens if you're trying to go for this coin over here. Alright, I'll say hello to you guys first, and then we'll talk about the big coin behind me. So you see this big coin? Imagine doing this with this brightness. Where the heck are the platforms? Can you see them? Can you see the platforms at all? Point taken. Also, save your game when you're doing something like this, because these jumps a lot worse than usual. Ugh, man. I hate that. I hate those. That's like one of the hardest big coins to get this early in the game. I don't know what they were thinking when they're like, you know what people would love doing in a Doom game? Very precise platforming. You're gonna see a lot of that in the first two levels, which I think they were still trying to find their groove in the first two worlds. But it's not a good way to start off your Doom platformer at all. Like, you want to ease people into it. You don't want to, like, have a fun challenge that involves you saving your game 50 times. I think that's what I would like to do, but the first couple, like, the first two worlds kind of throw the worst jumps, I would say. And these things, too. Like, they throw crushers way too damn early, and it doesn't really make sense. Like, why would the ceiling decide, I want to kill you? Yeah, there's another crusher. Stop at the coins. Do not keep going. Otherwise, boom, you get frickin' ended. May as well do this. So we'll play around a little bit more. Get hit in the face because I was being a little prideful. Oh god, that jump. And then this always, like, kind of takes me away. Like, you have to make sure you're looking. Oh yeah? It's like you actually had the Super Famicom controller, or did you have, like, just a controller, like a third-party controller with the buttons colored that way? You know, I kind of like this power-up I'm about to collect. This is Berserk, except now you shoot fireballs, and I'm missing everything. But you hit something with it, and they get destroyed. Like, they just die immediately. But it's good to be close, because if you're not close, you can miss a lot easier. But one shot is usually all it takes to kill most enemies. Oh god, this part. I hate this part. The reason why I hate this part is that if you fall down, you not only waste this awesome power-up. Oh god, you. Yeah, this enemy sucks. That's the frickin' Snippet Shotgunner. Oh my. That thing... Oh no. More crushers. That green Snippet is the most painful thing to run into. Okay, good. I got to the Hell Knight before stopping with this power. That just shows you how frickin' powerful that frickin' fireball is. Oh yeah. And this jump right here. Yeah, a little much for a freaking big coin, man, but this will teach you momentum in Doom and how you should not jump for this. Don't jump for this gap. Just run. And then running back is like, make sure you don't bump your head on the ceiling, otherwise you will get crushed. Yep, see, I'm backing up. But you want to have like enough room to make it very, it kind of like test your Doom knowledge, because whenever you bump into a wall or bump into something, you lose all your momentum, and when you lose all your momentum, you basically will. That's gonna suck with that one part, because you're gonna never make it. Yeah, you'll become a Doom pancake. Perfect, like perfect analogy, because. I wanted to fall down here, because, yeah, we've already been here. Because it's kind of a shortcut. Actually, it's not a shortcut. Whoops. But yeah, this spot is basically what we did already, of course. So backtracking. Ah, damn. This part sucks. If you collect the coins, you won't know where to stop. It makes it a little bit hard anyway. So how does it feel to have like like the cave theme from Super Mario World playing while you're going through Doom? Doesn't it feel kind of different? Like it kind of works. I don't. It's kind of funny how well it works a little bit, but it's also a little surreal in a way. Oh yeah, most important thing. Please keep this on always. You will be running through these levels. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's just kind of surprising how it kind of vibes with this, like, not only with this level, but it doesn't seem too far of a stretch. What's up? You know, I'm gonna ask Fat Andy one day, it's like, is Doom 64 one of your favorite Doom games? Because I do feel like this kind of enemy placement reminds me of Doom 64 every time I run into it. It's like, where else would you put a freaking Hell Knight? Oh, I'll put him right in a small corridor. You have to play this game called dodging. Also, again, this is why I recommend changing the render for this level, because look how much you can see in this spot right here. Where is everything? Like, you have to turn off the lights in the room to see this level. And remember, if you're sniping enemies with your chain gun or rifle in this case, please shoot single bursts, because you get more accuracy. If you try to like just rat-a-tat them, oh god, this jumped. I need to save. Because if you just try to spray and pray, it's just gonna go all over the place. Oh, thought you... Guess there were two of you. Oh yeah, one thing you have to do, you have to go back or you have to go forward. I recommend going back. Because you open up a gate. Oh yeah, Chex Quest. Chex Quest is actually really freaking good. Like, you'll be surprised at how much of a decent game is in Chex Quest. Like, I've seen somebody play through all of them, and it's like, wow, these look like... Like, the third one I hear is the best of the bunch. Oh god, I'm getting lost. There's one thing that's easy to do in this map, is getting lost. That's why you should use your map at times, because honestly, these levels can get pretty damn mazy. Especially when you get, like, into some of the later levels. Because all these levels have... Oh, right, this section. This is where you get moving platforms. You like Doom platforming with moving platforms? Yeah, that's rough, but you get used to it. This is definitely tame compared to what you're going to be dealing with later. God, you're still alive? Please don't bite me, thank you. If anything, this is kind of like a speed run of this game. A little bit. Just a little bit. Getting everything, getting through these levels as quickly as I can without dying too much, etc, etc. But if there's any platform I would say would be the best platformer in the Doom engine, Sonic Roboblast 2 has that beat. Like, I don't know how... Like, all the platforming in that game just feels good once you get it down. But more importantly, the Doom modding, like, there's some Doom mods that are like easily by and far better than what any of the original developers have put out there, period. Like, I don't know how the hell people do it, but they're usually doing it without any sort of compensation at all. They're just making, like, maps, enemies, etc, etc, just for the sake. Like, just as for a passion project. Like, they're just doing it for the hell of it, and it's great. You know what's also would be great? Maybe get a new Goemon game, but I guess Bakaru is gonna be pretty much our void filler, because it kinda has the same vibe as Goemon. It doesn't have the same characterizations, but I do like the energy that it had. This is also one of the nicest levels, as you can see in World 1. Like, you got nice reflective... Oh, right. Let's turn this back on. Now we have reflective floors. Look at that. Look, doesn't this level look a lot better with hardware accelerated rendering? Much better. So yeah, make sure to turn that back on after you leave the dark cave. You're gonna see that things don't look as good. Kamami doesn't care. They really don't. If anything, they don't care about any of their characters, because they like to throw them into a Tinko machine, or just like to throw them in the slot machine. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? And I think they were starting to not care about Castlevania when they made Judgment. Probably one of the worst games I've ever seen. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot. Nice little choke point where you have to deal with the Hell Knight and two killer plants like sandwiching you here. And then you have the fricking imp peanut gallery behind you, cheering their brethren on, but then soon realizing, hey, Doom guys killed them all. What are we gonna do, guys? Throw fireballs at them? Yeah, that seems like it might work. First big ass coin. Always check every nook and cranny in levels. Like, you don't have to go like super all out, but damn, they do help. Then we get treated with these chumps down here. Yeah, the blue snippets. They shoot 3-color bursts. As long as you just... Kind of dangerous. Definitely can't play the jump over their projectiles game, but... Ah, crap. That was a dumb move on my part. I would leave one of these shotgun shell boxes, because you might need it. And of course, you have this platform that you can't do a whole lot with. You think you can maybe make it up there, but no. You gotta do it in the water. Say hello to these guys. I love how these fish were just like getting barricaded by the tentacles. You did it now? I think I may have... No, I don't think I played the 8-bit deathmatch. I did play the, like, 8-bit, like, the Doom Mega Man mod for a little bit, but they clearly didn't finish it. Also, these tentacles are really stupid. You can snipe them from here, they won't attack you until you go into the room like this. Ow. Ah, you old bastard. No, one thing I'm doing terrible job with, switching weapons when they might be more effective. I would say rifle does a lot better job, because if you've seen, like, play Doom, you just notice that some enemies, like, flinch when you hit them. These guys have a pretty high flinch rate, so if you pelt them with a rifle, they really won't be able to do anything. You know, I don't know how they made 8-bit work for 3D, but it looks nice sometimes. Like, if there's anything that I wish devs could kind of consider a little bit more, it's like, you gotta consider sprite work. Sprites actually look pretty damn good if you kind of make it... Like, if you work the art style together, it can look real damn good. And even if it's all 8-bit, it can have a nice, pleasing aesthetic to it. Like, you feel like you're playing history, or something that will probably be remembered for a while. Oh. Yeah, I see you, asshole. Yeah, I hate snippets, man. They're so persistent with them shots. We're gonna give these guys a chance. Very slim chance, but they're gonna try. Chapters. What are you talking about? Oh, 8-bit deathmatch is 13 levels. Oh god. Yeah, do want to be careful here if you're greedy, because falling means you die, and if you didn't save your game at all, well, back to start. Because the first checkpoint isn't until after all of this. Hey, remember that part where I said probably a good idea to leave some shells? Now I feel better. See, this is what I'm talking about, this enemy. This enemy's really... doesn't do well when you have, like, a good distance in between you and him. What the heck? You sniping little bastard. See what I'm telling you about the snippets, man? They will just smack you from 500 miles away, and you just don't know what hit you until it's too late. And then you jump up here. Don't watch out for the damn sniffet over there trying to snipe me. Big coin. See what I mean? Frickin' sniffet, man. Oh, I'm out of pistol ammo? That's fine. Don't need it. Just like in the original Doom, the pistol kinda sucks. Almost 100 levels. Jesus. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Huh, interesting. I'll definitely have to look into that. You know, one thing I'm glad that Bad Andy didn't do to the demons in this game, I'm glad that they're not fast, or fast monster pinkies. If you've seen, like, pinkies or demons under, like, fast monster conditions, they are blistering fast, and they're actually terrifying, because they'll be from right here and in your face in like 2 seconds. Not a fun experience. Like, I could show them off at some point, because I think their settings are in GZ Doom, that, so you could actually, like, experience that oh my god moments. Like, this is how enemies are with fast monsters, real quick, just to give you an idea. They start turning into turrets. Watch this. Very aggressive. Good practice, though. And once you get used to them, then they kind of become a little predictable. But it's an option. If you're feeling bored with typical Doom, you could turn on fast monsters. Not to say you should here, because honestly, this can be hard enough, especially with these guys. Now, I feel bad for Hell Knights in this. Like, you can just jump over their slow-ass moving fireballs. But as you can see, the first couple levels, the enemies are not the main... Oh god, you are a threat, though. The enemies are not a threat, it's basically the death pits and traps and things that will make you, like, mess up and die. Then we have this poor unfortunate soul getting crammed into a corner. Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't play. You shouldn't play like that. But you see how this enemy really can't do a whole lot, and I could just kill him like this. Even lamest... Oh, really? Oh, they... Okay. So, buddy, how you doing? Oh wow, that was some bad accuracy. Nice, 2-for-1 deal, I love it. I hate this though. You know what? Now I might try to punch out a frickin' Hell Knight real quick. I'm just kinda curious how powerful the uppercut is. I just need an understanding. Oh god, I'm out of shotgun shells? Shit. Yeah, we'll definitely be punching Hell Knights then. This is a mean trap. You see this money? I want to collect all. You procs this guy and the other guy? Not fun. Alright. 2 uppercuts. That's pretty good. So I'm thinking what this means is that the uppercut has 10 times the strength of your normal punch. That's the only thing, that's the only way that could make that work. There's one last, one last coin to remember, because you're gonna have to come back to it, unfortunately. Oh crap. May as well use this for a bit. Oh. don't think the Sniffets can hurt each other. They kind of play with along the logic of Saiyan enemy having a projectile that doesn't hurt other Saiyan enemies. Like, you know, when a Hell Knight and a Baron of Hell have the same projectile, they can't kill each other or fight each other. Sniffets are kind of... I feel like the Sniffets replace the, like the Zombie Man, the Shotgunner, and the Chain Gunner, but there is a fourth variant of the Sniffet that's yellow, and they are the most annoying enemy, or the most annoying of the bunch, because they basically will just shoot endless pellets at you until you kill them, or you get out of their line of sight, or they decide, you know what, I want to move instead. Super Sniffets? Yeah, you could say that. They basically don't take a break. They want you dead. They don't care about you at all. Alright, so far so good. Oh, almost got me. Damn it. If anything, the red ones are just as bad as everybody else, because they get more of a break to kill you. When you have, like, the blue ones where they shoot 3 at a time, at least you know your opportunity to jump in, but then when you have a red one, like, being a little bit more random, oh man, I thought that would kill you. Nice. Good range. I wasn't expecting to actually hit him with that. Reload. Actually, let's use this more. Yeah, rifle is not a bad thing to stick to. I just like the shotguns in this game. They're really good. This one's probably the worst shotgun that you'll get in this game, because there's 2, or technically 4, and this one gets, when it gets upgraded, it gets real powerful, but not as powerful as the second shotgun you get. The second shotgun is probably one of my favorite shotguns in the new mod, because it just... It's like a workhorse plus plus. Especially when you upgrade that. That basically becomes the Excalibur of shotguns. Like, it just frickin' wrecks things. Oh, you little bastard. Alright, so this switch that I hit earlier, this one, remember that gate with the big coin? That opens that. Problem is that we gotta do this maze, but of course, you see how this works, though. Not a very hard, like, not very complicated maze, as you can see. Oh, wait, wrong way. Though it's kind of fun to seeing it like this. See, found the coin. So that's where the coin is, if you need to get back to it. Heck, you know what? It kind of faster going through this maze just doing this, once you kill everything. Alright, we're done doing all that, because we got a Hell Knight and one more enemy around the corner. Ow. Oh crap, I'm out of ammo. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's weird. Being on top of the fucking Hell Knight. Nice. Let's see if this guy can hit me. Nope. Too much pain. You know, if there's anything I have to say, it seems that a lot of Capcom games have hedge mages. At least 2 of them I can think of. There's Maximo, and then there's Resident Evil 4. Also, does anyone know what this is reading? Like, can anyone, like, translate this? Because I'm very curious. Is this possibly somebody's name? Because I do kind of want to figure it out someday. But we're done. No more level. Alright, and then after all that, I think one thing I'm gonna just let people know on when to buy stuff. My preferences for buying stuff is when you're under like 50 HP, please buy HP, please buy health, like get back to full. And when you're down to like 30 armor, that's a good idea when to buy it, because honestly, you don't need more, like you really don't need too much armor, you just need enough to take a hit or two. And then we got the first castle level, which I don't think I've shown off in the videos yet, but there's this level here. This is where you get introduced to the other collectible mechanic, which is the gold spiders. It's basically, if you played Zelda Ocarina of Time and the better Majora's Mask, you know exactly what these things are. I feel bad for these guys. These are the worst enemy, like the weakest enemy in the game, or at least the second weakest. Like, they will not really put up any fight. They're too slow. You can either shotgun them real quick, but interactive stuff is great in Doom. Like, the fact you can open up these chests and get the loot in them, pretty damn awesome. Like, it just, little things like that just make it like all the more fun to explore, check things out, see what it does. Then we have these doors that we don't have keys for yet. So you're gonna have to come back here. You won't be able to beat this level right now. Speaking of... oh shit, these things. Hey, you like Lost Souls? I certainly don't. Do you like Lost Souls that you can't kill until you do a gimmick? Yeah. So that's how Lost Souls work in this now. They're called, I guess, Ghost Souls, or they're still boons, basically, but you have to turn around. Can I punch this thing? Nice. Yeah, they're like boo souls, ghost souls, but they work like boos. You basically have to look away and then turn and kill them quickly before they become transparent and technically invincible. And that is not the only enemy that does that. There's another enemy that works kind of similar, but in a different way. Yeah, they're basically like the boos, so there's a cute little gimmick for enemies, which is some of the reason why I like the enemies in this game, because there's some creative things behind them. They all have some interesting mechanics. Get this guy. You know what? Where are you going, Mommy? Come on. Oh, energy blaster. Let's grab this. So, this is your charge weapon. This is basically Charge Beam, Mega Man. I have a flaming thing after me. Kill him real quick, but this weapon is... I don't know if... this is probably the second worst weapon in the game, but it's not a bad weapon, because it does one thing. It gives enemies pretty good. Like, it has a really powerful charge shot that... and it restores its ammunition, but... let's just show what happens if you use all your shots. Like, can you fire this gun when it's empty? Yes, you can, but look how sad that projectile becomes. Like, it becomes... like, you're not sniping shit with it, basically. So, it's a very interesting weapon that you can use it endlessly without worrying about ammunition, but it's the slowest weapon in the game. And it also isn't the strongest, but it has a punch. Because it'll kill Bear in the Hells pretty decently. Like, this is probably better than my shotgun in damage right now. So it's got its use, but it's probably the worst or second worst weapon in the game. Like, you're not going to be doing a whole lot with it. I think we have not found all the things. Oh, right. Let's go in here real quick. Let's give this guy a fighting chance. And by that I mean I gave him a chance to hit me. That's about it. Unfortunately for him, slowest enemy, like one of the slowest enemies in the game, followed by a really telegraphed attack. No one's gonna get hit by that unless they get cornered with the shotgun reloading. That's pretty much the only time I've ever been hit by that enemy. It's just like, oh crap, I missed him. He's on my face. Yeah, it's basically like the energy blaster from Metroid Zero mission. And it's just Metroid-esque in general, especially with the charge being a very, very clear homage to that. Alright, let's do Elf, because we're going to be going to the hardest level of World 1 here. Very... kind of a... like, definitely the toughest level in enemy placement, but also in hazards. Oh, low, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of low on ammo, and I have a lot of money, so you know what? Let's spend. Let's spend. Because I'm just going to say how much money it's going to take to fill your gun up. So, to fill up your pistol from 0, this is going to be 200 coins. Not the most efficient way to use your cash. To fill up your shotgun, it's going to be like 150 coins. Pretty much best bang for your buck. Rifle, 700 bullets. 700 bullets for your max. So that's a lot of money you're throwing at it. So let's see. 50 times, I think 60? No, no, 50 times 14. That's like, that's a lot of money. Or, no, it's not 50. It's not 50, it's more like 30, but you get the point. It's not, you want to use it on the shotgun shells. So, first, castle level. Castle levels are definitely going to be the hardest levels in the game. Lava kills you instantly. Keep that in mind, because you're going to have to deal with the lava in more ways than one. It's not just going to be static little dangerous pit of death. But then you get acquainted with this lovely Marification of the Hell Knight. He's a Hammer Knight. I adore this enemy combination. No, it's not blind from here. I've beaten this whole game. I know what's coming up. I'm just showing what you guys haven't seen yet. And this jump right here, highly recommend you save, because it can kill you, especially when you have these two guys running around it. You can snipe them, but I like to greet them up close. Give them a chance. Oh god, that was close. So, the hammers kind of work in a funny way. Like, as you can see, they're throwing it over my head. But they can get into a position at some point to hit you. And up close is not a good idea at all. You die, guys. Interesting thing is that they bleed red. And then we have this big coin down here. This big coin. How do you... like, what do you do to get this big coin? I'm gonna ask you all that question. Yeah, they're wearing little helmets. It's kind of cute. I like the little aesthetic, like the little changes there, where it's like they're ready to fight for the cyber demon and the way they know best, throwing hammers and looking good doing it. But this coin, it kind of is a tricky one, because you think you have to do it like this, and you're like, dude, I'm missing. I keep missing. Well, see that little sneaky little platform? This is what you do. So, observations. Being observant is going to help you get that damn coin. Because imagine getting out of there. How the hell are you going to get out of there once you get in there? Yeah, this is New Super Mario Brothers Wii castle theme. And we have options. We got this place we can try out after we kill all these enemies, or we could do the gauntlet. I love that they have bullet bill blasters. And if you're wondering that these rockets kill you, no, they just hurt. They are not lethal. They just do a fair amount of damage. That was probably a low roll, but the more rockets, the more pain. But you can take the shortcut if you're not feeling the gauntlet, or you could do the gauntlet, which is kind of fun, and you're gonna see this used more than once. But here's how they look up close. Don't they look kind of nice? So about that lava thing, remember the lava when I said you want to make sure that you don't touch it at all? Well, it's rising now, and it's very aggressive in killing you. So and there's one other thing I didn't tell you all about. You know how Doom Guy has a jump and such, and he uses it pretty good? Guess which height I can jump at? This is the only height that you have for your jump. So imagine when you have situations where you need to outrun the lava. It's mine, by the way. Like this part. This part is where it gets the jumping restriction of one height gets really freaking evil. Really evil. Because you have to run over there, jump up on that low ledge, and then jump up on that high ledge. So they knew that that whole one height jump is in the game, and they're going to use it against you now. So it's like, oh, that's cute, because this jump becomes really manic at that point. So if there's anything I learned about having... Oh, hi. So this enemy's kind of interesting. It kind of works like it... God forbid, I hate that guy. This enemy's kind of interesting. Where are you? Because he's like invisible, but he's not invincible, so you can keep pot-shotting him until he's dead. Yeah, he's a Kamek wannabe. That he doesn't even have the invincibility frames that Kamek does. He just disappears. Oh man, that's really scary if you can just rat-a-tat him to death with your rifle. Now I'm really wishing I had health right now. Jesus. 18 health in this next section coming up. Hey, don't you like your moving platforms with rockets attached to them? Ain't that a fun experience where you could possibly get sniped while jumping from platform to platform? We are definitely saving our game here, because we are not doing all that noise, get killed, and have to go back to like a couple rooms before. And then you get these lovely two enemies here trying to get their shots in on you. Yeah, this is the hardest part of the level, I would say, or at least one of them. And I haven't even told you the best part. Hi, how you doing? Guess what you have to do again? You gotta do it in reverse now. I really would love to have a teleporter right here, just to say, hey, you don't have to kill yourself doing all this. Yeah, it was basically it just makes him invisible, gives him the illusion that he's teleporting like Kamek, but he's still like in plain sight. Which means that your rifle is the best choice against him. Oh man. I've done these jumps so many times that I've kinda gotten used to them. Like, I was like practicing, I was redoing this level over and over again while I was trying to do, recordings, because I was trying to be all cute with the commentary and such, and it's like, once you do it way too many times, it's like, oh man. But this part right here is evil. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta quickly get your ass back up here. Otherwise, you're gonna get killed by the rising lava, as it just... And you have to make those two jumps. You can't just make one leap. You have to... It's evil parts about this level, but I think the reason why the creators of it gave you one jump height is so that they can control how you move. And that's basically not a bad thing, I would say, because if there's anything that Doom is big on, RNG. Like, all these bullets are doing different damage values. And all the enemies, or all the things that the enemies are doing, random. It's just like a nice, there's just a set amount where they're gonna try to shoot a fireball at me. Oh, nice. That was a good hit. Ugh, that jump. Okay. This part's kind of mean. You kind of have to, like, remember when these are shooting. And then you're gonna have to jump over them. And then you can actually sit your ass down here. You can actually appreciate the lava touching your feet and not killing you. More importantly, look at the range anemic squad over here. They can't hit me from here, but I can hit them from here. Too bad for that guy. But we'll be a little bit braver with the the Hammer Knights. I want to show you a trap. Oh crap! Speaking of trap. Yeah, this is the toughest big coin in World 1, because you have to go in here with perfect timing, and you have to leave with perfect timing. I wouldn't say perfect, it's like probably 3 or 4 frames of closeness here. Because you have to make a jump to get to safety. You have to jump on that ledge, and then you have to jump up high up on this high ledge to make it out of there without dying. Definitely the toughest big coin to get, easily. But there's even more worse ones later. So here's the trap. If you're thinking, oh, I can take these guys from here. In fact, I'll do it right now. Well, guess what? You're going to have a wizard guy hitting you to your left. Like right now. And undeads. And you also have to worry about the Hell Knight hitting you into the lava. So, if you want to play the risky game, you can. But I highly recommend play the sniping game. Because at the very least, you can live a little bit longer. And then you can deal with them in your own leisure. But I'm going to be a little gutsy. Ow. Right in the face. Damn it. Please die. Where are you? Oh. Oh crap. This is bad. This is bad. Getting out of here. Yeah, that part can be real tough if you're not aware of that little sneaky, like, pincher attack in a way. You got pushing blocks, you basically can treat them like a Zelda puzzle, but you have to watch out that they drop faster than Arthur and Ghost when you walk off a ledge. They'll basically just go like, and if you're not aware of that, you will possibly push it too far, or you'll keep like moving forward past it and into the lava, and it sucks. So be careful with that immediate drop effect, because I definitely fell for it a few times when it surprised me. And then we get the courtyard. I like the courtyard because it's a change of scenery. Not to mention, you get a nice open space, not so cramped for a change. Let's greet all these guys up close. Ow. That's not what I wanted to see. Too bad. It's for these evil plants. They're called evil plants. For some reason, the wiki page calls them bread plants, but they're evil plants apparently, according to the mod. Either way, the only thing that's evil about them is that they'll eventually get placed in more dangerous spots. Platform raises that, so you can backtrack if need be. And I kind of recommend it because it's a little bit faster than taking a long way. Because there's one last big coin, and they put it in a dickish spot. They basically jammed. If you recall, there was this one open space with 2 bars. That's where the third big coin is. Not a fun place to put like, because I now have to, like, do all this backtracking. Probably shouldn't use my, shotgun to snipe guys, like, at least 100 yards away. Alright, so far so good. And now we're near the end of the level, and we get a nice little gate to say, hey, you don't have to do all that crap again, except that you kinda have to, because we gotta get back to that third coin, and that third coin requires you to do some of this all over again. Yeah, this is definitely where they were, like, trying to find their groove, I feel, because there's a lot of this backtracking in the earlier levels that's like, why? Why did you make me do all this? Please, before you do this part, save your game, because these are very, very devilish jumps, because here's what happens if you jump for this and hit the wall. You notice how I lost all my momentum? That's bad. That's real bad when you're trying to do these jumps. So, what I would recommend doing is hug the walls. And then make those jumps, because if you hit the wall and lose all your momentum while you're trying to land on those very small-ass pillars, you're dead, more likely. And then you have to backtrack through this section, or you're going to have to take another way around. I am definitely saving, don't worry. Because you got to pretty much go through this section again real quick. And now we have the last part of the level. And then you get to see how evil these sniffets can be. Look how annoying these guys can get up close like this. Not a good thing to do. Luckily, this guy is being very, very merciful right now. You know what? I'm gonna punch you out. Let's go. Wow. Okay, uppercut killing in one hit. Yes, that's good. I wasn't expecting a one-hit KO. Damn. Okay, so uppercut got some viableness right there. Also, well, yeah. Here's the thing: whatever big coins you collect and save, you keep. If you don't save you collecting that coin, you have to do it again. So boss door. I'll be happy to say this. Bosses in this game are some of the best things I've done in a first-person shooter, because they're kind of unique in that they get a pretty cool introduction for one. They like get a name and title, and they're pretty damn unique in their own right. This guy, you might think, oh, he's just a guy that moves around real fast and shoots one to fireball. Yeah, for a bit. Like, he's not too bad of a fight. Kind of kicking his ass right now. He's gonna actually... Oh, there he goes. Now he starts getting crazy. This is where the fight gets tough. So my recommendation, if you're doing this, please keep your distance. Please use your rifle, because the fire hurts. If you stand in that fire, it's gonna do a ton of damage. And if he has that bomb land at your feet, you're probably gonna die or get close to it. But the thing is that it's a bomb, so it arcs down. So as long as you keep your distance and dodge the fireballs, he won't kill you. It's just that you want to try to not be too lazy with your shots so you run out of ammunition. So these bosses have strategies, man. That's something I was never expecting to hear in a first-person shooter. Usually, bosses in first-person shooters are circle straight, dodge rockets or whatever, or hide behind cover, you'll be fine. But up close is not where you want to be, because that thing hurts like hell. Uh-oh. He's dead. Good first boss. Like, kind of introduces you to these bosses are not pushovers. They're definitely not pushovers. And you want to make sure to save your game, because if you miss this jump, guess what you have to do again? You have to fight that guy again. Don't want to do that. But that's the first world. I want to see, like, you can say that was a pretty decent boss level and boss. Bosses are going to get better. Like, I don't think there's a really bad boss in this game. I'm going to just tell you right now. And whenever you beat, you get a golden soul, the overworld music kind of spruces itself up a bit, gets a little bit more notes to it, a little bit more instrumental action. And then we also open up Kako Villa. Oh. Okay, this is a lot more peaceful than I expected, but... Yeah, we got Madame Kako. This is a friendly Kako demon that will basically want you to do a side quest. And the side quest, if you haven't guessed by now, I mean, I can show you what we probably have to do. Yeah, she's that lady. So she wants to... She asked Doom Guy to say, you know what? I like art. Can you help me out here? Can you help me get all these freaking skull jewels? They look like tokens to me, but they're jewels, apparently. And there's... How many are there? Take a guess. There's quite a few, I'm going to tell you that much. Okay, I don't like that stare, it's kind of... Thank you. So you need to find 80 skull jewels. So 10 in each level. Yeah, that is a very... This is something I wasn't expecting. Thankfully, we only have to talk to her, I think, like 3 times. First, when you get... to initiate the side quest, the second to when you get 80, and the third when you get the item you need to get 100%. You know what, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit more, because I did say I was going to stream till 8, against my better judgment, because I really love this game, and I want to show more of it off before I stop. But this is where you get to the iconic second world in Mario. You know, we got the desert world. This is the desert world. And it starts off with a pretty interesting level with some... Oh, wait. Forgot. Do not forget. Do not forget about the thing that you've been collecting big-ass coins for. Get your damn nice shiny pistol. Shoots faster. That's what you're getting with this upgrade. It just shoots considerably faster, but not like the best upgrade, but it's a start. You'll start seeing the upgrades really make their dues with the second one, where you can probably guess if you're kind of thinking along, okay, so I got a pistol for the first one, what would be the next logical choice? Well, I don't know, I might be using it right now for all we know. But it kind of kicks ass. I feel like it might do a little bit more damage. Definitely faster, though. Oh, totally forgot about you. So this is where you're going to start hearing a little bit more original themes. And the original themes kind of... They're pretty good, I'm going to say. They got this one's got a nice little vibe to it. But you can probably not hear it too well with me shooting all these damn enemies, but there is like a little soundtrack video on YouTube that you can look up, and the music, it basically plays all the original or MIDI versions of the themes that you can listen to, because they didn't want to just do the retreads all over again. Oh god, that jump's kind of rough. But here's the weapon I wanted to talk about. This weapon is fun. This is your rocket launcher. It's a frickin' trumpet, and it shoots musical notes, and they hurt just as much as actual rockets. The thing that makes them real interesting is that they have this wavy kind of trajectory, and they auto-aim, so that's great too. Alright man, take care. Hopefully the work tomorrow's not too bad on your end, but you never know. But just take care, man. Oh. Oh yeah, rocket launcher or the trumpet bus, it's a really good weapon. Definitely want to have it ready for any heavy hidden enemy or like heavy duty enemies, because killing those guys real quickly with it is just simple business. And you can probably kind of figure out the logic of these levels. If there's anything that you should know, each world that you do, like the first level is going to have your new weapon. Then you get introduced to these assholes. Remember these guys from Mario 3? The spikes that would like throw these little spike balls at you? Now these ones just roll and bounce. So this is a good teaching moment. It's showing you how they work. I like that. I love when games have like subtle teaching moments. So you know that their projectiles are kind of annoying. They get even worse because those were the badly placed ones. You're gonna find that they suck when they have the high ground real fast. Like, I think that you're gonna see it very shortly, actually. Oh god, all you guys in this cramped-ass tunnel. I will disappoint you all with one thing, though. There is no minecart section. Though some people might like that fact, because I know Donkey Kong Country made some people sick of that real fast. So this is what happens when they have the height advantage. Look how far these things go now. Much more dangerous. You can try getting on this ledge, or you can get up on here, make that a lot less of a nuisance. But yeah, good new enemy. I like when the enemies are not just like a rehash, but a completely new style of enemy that you have to figure your way around, because you're gonna see more enemies like that. But that one's probably one of my favorite new enemies, but they're also goddamn annoying. I hate them at times because they're always placed in the worst spots for you. And speaking of worst spots, that's a ledge. We're saving, because if I fall, it's death. So, yeah, ledges can be kind of sneaky. Okay, and we got one more ledge here, and boom, there's our first big coin. You really start... Some places really hide these things really well, like... You wouldn't even know that ledge was there until you like, squinted, and it's like, oh, damn, man. The hell? I'm kind of curious how many bullets it takes with this gun. Wow, that's actually kind of respectable right there. The pistol kind of kicking ass a little bit. Not saying that's gonna replace anything, but it's certainly gonna be a nice sidearm to have if I need to snipe something. Oh crap. Hey, remember this this pattern of rockets? It's all back right again, but we have a stupid asshole trying to get in the way, man. Yeah, that's new. Neat. Cave section. Thank God it's not as dark as the last cave we went in, but... Oh, you're not gonna pick on him? He shot you in the back, dude. Yeah, there is infighting in this game, but it's somewhat harder to enact because... I don't know, it feels like some of the enemies just don't take any damage from the projectiles. Like, Sniffits will not infight each other. And of course, the Hell Knights and Barons are not going to infight each other, or the Caco Demons. But you just have to kind of find your moments. And you won't find too many moments. Like, the later levels are probably where you're going to see more infighting, because there's more enemies just around. early levels are more like, here's a couple of dudes to make your life a little bit interesting. Or if there's a lot of dudes, it's usually the same enemy type. Oh, dude, okay. Yeah, this is why I hate snippets, because sometimes they get real hard to see in the dark. And their bullets, real fast. Oh, hi. Now, I probably should use my trumpet boss here. Look how deep this frickin' canyon is. It also looks nice. Kind of reminds me of the Abyss from Duke Nukem 3D. Like, you have that one spot where you have this deep-ass gorge, and you have all this lava at the bottom, and you pray to God your boots don't run out before you reach a spot, or reach a safe spot. Obviously, falling down is gonna kill you, so just mind your feet. Crap. Oh, is that a bear in a hell? Well, good thing I have this thing. 6 rockets, not bad. Dude, see what was I talking about with these snippets, man? Very annoying. Shooting 3 pellets at a time, being an absolute god-awful nuisance. And with their green-colored robes, really hard to see, too. Let's see. Ah, asshole. Perfect position. Right in my face. Ah, damn, I totally missed. Alright, more platforming. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, you know what? Sneaky little bastard, I swear. Damn. Okay, you're still alive. Damn. Yeah, those enemies, they just love to raise my blood pressure. Oh crap. This is not a good place to be. This is not a good place to be. Ow, I'm almost dead. So here's one thing that sucks about this spot right here. Guess what I have to do now? Yep, all that jumping. But before we go backtrack, there's this little spot right here. Secret switch. I wonder what that does. Run your way all the back through here. This is some of the things I'm gonna complain about a little bit. Like, why couldn't this gate open? What was wrong with this gate being, like, it could just lower and you could just jump across that little gap. But no. Made me had to do all that again. With nothing changing or anything. It's just like, hey, you want to do more jumping? Really? Oh, you're gonna have to do more jumping. So, one of the qualms of the early levels. It gets better after 2, though. I think after World 2, they get all the amateur hour stuff out of the way, and they start making some really well-crafted levels. But right now, we're still dealing with some of the rough parts. But another big coin, though. Alright, let's go back real quick. Oh god, that jump. Jump over here, yep. Man, I feel bad for demons. I feel like demons have the worst job in this game. Like, I feel that imps are more threatening than demons in most cases. Like, unless they have a onslaught of demons coming towards you, which never, I don't think, really happens in this. I think imps are a little bit more dangerous. Oh, got more spike guys can we possibly get some infighting here? Yeah, hit him, hit him! Damn it, you're out of range. So this next section is probably my favorite part of this level right here, mainly because you got city sections. I really like when you have any kind of city sections that look better than the ones you saw in Doom 2. You know, where you had those really awkward platforming spots. You got platforming spots here, but at least it looks nicer. Like, these look like nice, old, rustic, Wild West kind of setups. Complete with enemies in between crates and alleyways. And we do go inside some, if not most, of these buildings. Apparently Doom Guy is getting so hated by his, by the enemy that they want him dead or alive. I don't understand that alive part. They usually just want him dead. Yeah, there's a wanted sign for Doom Guy. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem to matter. Because everybody's gonna be killing him anyway. Oh. So the goal of this section here, it's not this gravestone. It's this spot. You see all this TNT? Yeah, we gotta blow it the hell up. But the charge is all the way up on top of this building, so what we gotta do is we gotta pretty much open up a few doors. I don't know how the gravestone is the one to open up the tavern that we have to go in, but that's our next stop. It's this place, and it's full of demons. Luckily, it's on the house here, man. All we just have to do is kill them, get them out of here, move on. But you do have to watch out for a damn hell, like a bear in a hell up here. Or killing yourself. Be careful with that damn thing. Damn. Well, let's just try to rush through this area a little bit quicker then. Yeah, that thing does kill you. Just because it makes a lot of noise, and it looks like it might not hurt. It hurts. It hurts just as much as a rocket would, so be very mindful with what you're shooting at and how close it is. Ow. Crap. Alright, this well here, you see how there's a big coin, but you also see that there is a pretty much nothing to catch you. Don't go for the coin yet. I think the first time I did it, I was like, hey, we'll see what happens. You die. It's just a big old death there. Okay, I probably should find some sort of health to keep me alive a little bit here. Is that health? There's health. Come on, reload. Help me out here. I think this will probably be the last level that I'll do today. Because I definitely am starting to feel the hunger set in my stomach. Eating this late and not having any food ready. Ugh, I need to get right on that as soon as possible. But at the very least, you kind of got a good idea how this total conversion is, and you can probably see the promise in it. Come on, kill him. Kill him. Nah, we'll help you out here, imps. Fireballs are weak and lame. I will certainly do so, because I got pork steaks in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna be putting them right in the oven once I'm done with this. Well, just one. I'm not gonna put all of them in there, because that's too much pork at one moment. Alright, let's try this again with a lot less killing myself. And save. What, no chicken? I don't eat chicken all the time, man. I mean, chicken's one of the best meats to eat, because, I mean, it's nice and lean, and pretty much, like, what can go wrong with chicken, honestly? Like, it's damn good. I know, I'm just playing with you, too, in return, or just giving you a straight answer. Did he just throw those things over my head? Good job, buddy. Ow. Shouldn't look away from a freaking Cacodemon. Alright, so this is where you're gonna start jumping from building to building. And some of these jumps aren't too bad. It's the jump to get the last big coin can be a little tough. Let's get a good angle here. Oh, you little bastard. Trying to pot shot me when I'm trying to take some glee and explosions here. Come on. See, these guys are... You're gonna hate them as much as I do. Like, the way they just come at you, and you're like, oh, I'm doing my thing, and then the sniffy hits you in the face with a pellet. Just don't make that pellet the last pellet it needs to kill you. Alright, this jump is really weird, because... This jump looks like you can't make it. And I'm gonna save just because I might not make it, but... Especially when I fall down and have to reload my game. But there is a small-ass ledge that will catch you. Look at this small... Like, could you see that ledge from where I was... From the railing? No, you couldn't. You just have to do a leap of fate and pray that you hit it. But what this does, after you get out of this building, is remember the well? It's full of water now, and you now can grab this safely without killing yourself. And this level's pretty much done. Once you do all that, you just have a bunch of snippets to wave you goodbye as you kill them, hopefully. Because they can possibly take advantage of my low health and just end me right there. But that is the first of the desert levels, and I can tell you this is probably like the average of them. They're pretty good, but I'm just gonna point out this level's great, and then we have this level behind it. I wish we could see it, but there is one of the worst levels in this game. Right past this level. I will have all the fun things to say about it when we get to it, but you're gonna see why I want to shake Duke Noom's hand for making such a god-awfully great level, because holy crap, it definitely kills me so damn much. To say how great it is. No. It's actually like the level that pisses me off so much. So you'll look forward to that. Also, if you get all the big coins in this world, you get a nice, better shotgun. It's definitely better. You also say hello to this guy, who is... I didn't expect him to have that name, but that's not a bad name. Doom Guy kind of relates to him real damn quickly. And he sells heart bottles, so that means you have healing items now. Healing items are kind of helpful if you need a breather. Just like all that health, getting that health back's good. Alright, and note box ammo on sale. If you're feeling low on that, you can definitely stock up. But I think we're good on the ammo department, and I think this will be a great place to stop. For those that like it, I can definitely give you all a link towards it right now if you want to try it out yourself. Here you go. This is basically a link to the total conversion. And you can check out the third game, or if you're really curious about why is this the sequel, there's an earlier game which is definitely more primitive in the level design and there's actually a spot where you can soft lock in the first game, so be mindful of that. I highly recommend this game's certainly a good place to start. But the first game certainly is a lot less platformy too, so you kind of have to pick and choose. It's definitely the first game's definitely more Doom-ish. So you kind of have to have your less platformy Doom or your more platformy Doom, and then you have Golden Souls 3, which is like the perfect in between, in my opinion. Like, I look forward to that game coming out in its complete fashion, but there's a demo for it. You can try it, and there's also one last thing that I forgot to mention. He also made a Castlevania total conversion. It's a standalone game, and it looks really freaking good. And I think that's probably where he got some of his refinement in the level design and such. And I'm probably gonna play that a little bit at some point too, once this is all said and done. But I hope you all enjoyed this little stream and showcase of Doom: The Golden Souls 2, and I'll probably be streaming this on the weekdays, not immediately after Sunday, because not a good idea when you're kind of tapped out from the last stream. But it'll be a good time, so I hope you join me there, and I will certainly be continuing until this game is 100% completed again. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, or great evening, I should say. Adios.